Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
20. 14.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go. Nice step. Like 20. Jester.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. To the right side, that's St. Brown. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Forced out wide. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Burden, the man on the move. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 26-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears.
39-yard gain.
39 yards.
First down, Bears.
Burden, the man on the move. They'll stay on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Moore going in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. And the Bears are in business. First and goal right around the 10-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now Williams. He gets this one to Moore. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Moore going in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
In motion comes Walker. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Off the sideline, past the 30. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. A long one from Gibbs, 33 yards.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Wait, 20. Super one. Super one. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Williams now to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter. They have 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
180! Obama! Obama! Obama!
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Cut! Or 180! 11. 11.
A second down throw for Goff. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions move out on top, 14-0. 14,
Bears nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's to midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Williams sacked on
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver.
It's now 3rd.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Chicago.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they need 5. Working out of the gun. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180! Ric Flair!
Watch twins! Watch twins!
Value 1! What's that?
They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
180, turbo.
On play action, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Down at the 11-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Slide! White 20!
To throw is Goff. Rolling right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Lions 28, Bears nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer.
28, Bears 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cut. 120.
On first down, it's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Who goes to that? Black 20.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Hey, Shell! Like 20! What's that?
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
A yard. It's 4th down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. That one is good. And the Lions attack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
16 yards. And the Bears first down.
In motion comes Walker. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
In motion, it's Odunze. The Lions call their first timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. It is 3rd and 10. Williams to the air once more. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
22 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Moore going in motion. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. First and 10 now from the 36.
And the Bears first down.
Moore going in motion. Here's Williams on first and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bears.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early,
And he will get into the end zone. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
we were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for two does not work. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
My 20. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
That one out wide to Gibbs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 4.
Black 20. Black 20.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
DC. Cornell. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. We're good. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
180.
Hold the look. Hold.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
2 for 1. 120. Here we go. 76.
Throwing, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yes. Bang it. What's up?
In motion, it's Odunze. Man in motion, heading left. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Vegas. Great pass.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Vegas. Yes.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 then. First down, Chicago. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Throwing again, Williams. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Mason Tipton Touchdown, Bears.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
We go tonight. 180.
Goff to throw on first down. And that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Tonight. 180. Shell.
Here's Goff. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 31 yards.
Lions, first down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
What's that?
Now Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Tonight. Like 20.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Like 20. Louis. What's that?
Goff to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
In motion comes Walker. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On second down, it's Williams. That's hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up second down. Williams to the air once more. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
To throw is Bajan. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here's Bajan. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
Lost
down
one
behind
on the
line of
last
scrimmage.
play, so now it's
A loss
2nd
of
and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Cut! 180! What's that?
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this.
Cut! Black 20! Turbo!
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
What's that? 180! What's that?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
What's that?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's a win here for the Lions. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl.